Yo, yo, yo. It's that DOOGIFRENCHISE. It's a random place to be in. I am not alone. Oh no. I got two, possibly three, depends. Guess with me, and we are talking about the actors and writers strikes. So let's say with me, I have an actor, singer,
Yeah, dancer,
writer.
writer, musician. The list goes on.
Oh
Much
my,
longer than
for short, they call him Jazz.
it's true. It's true, and I'm always doing jazz hands, whether I like it or not.
All right, give us some jazz hands. All right, you can't say you do jazz hands and not do jazz hands.
Sure.
And if you don't know, now you know this fella. He's been on the show before, audio. We've done two content projects together before. It's Ademide, but I can't say his full name. So he's gonna say it for y'all and do it and the way you know, do it the way you're supposed to do it.
It's Ademide Moboluwaji Francis Isiaka Adeyinka Zubudike Akintilo.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Doing the captions on that is going to be a pain in the ass. So make sure you send that to me. All right. Now, Jazz, you're not a SAG actor,
No, I'm not.
and Ademide, you are SAG.
Yes, I am.
All right. So I would love both of your personal takes on the actors and writers strike. Starting. Let's start with Jazz.
Yeah. Give it to the non-tag first. Well, first of all, this is incredibly historic. It's been 60 years, right, since the last double strike like this. This is a big fucking deal going on, and it is tough, and it sucks that we're at this point where the actors have to strike as well, because that's a lot of work that people can't do, and that's income, and it's tricky. But it's with especially the stuff about studios wanting to use background actors by ripping them, taking their likeness, using their likeness with AI, no compensation at all. They just get one day's pay of work. That's absurd. That's not the kind of industry I want to work in. Again, I am not SAG, so I'm not really affected by the strike per se, but I'm also still in school, so
But it is, since it's contract based. If you accidentally sign a contract that has like perpetuity, you that still affects you even if you're not SAG.
yeah.
So like I could understand, like, so especially if you're in school and then you're like, oh, I finally get my big break, I'm on this project. It's like, oh, and then also with perpetuity, that means so like, say you do a movie that's similar, you can, like, if you did a Street Fighter movie, you cannot do a Mortal Kombat movie
Yeah.
because of perpetuity. It's also like a contract. It's something I learned in VO.
Yeah.
So it's pretty like effed up.
Yeah.
So now, Ademide, being a SAG actor, how does this affect you? And tell us all. Man.
I mean,
Take the mic. Take the mic.
I mean, it's that thing where the artist side of me is very much, yes, this is not just something that's necessary. This is something that is vital. This is something that is crucial, and this is something that is indicative of the cultural zeitgeist that we are going through right now. The survivor side of me, the broke ass actor side of me, is very much like, fuck. Just because there is that aspect where I'm like, well, I can't be like the cast of Barbie or the cast of Oppenheimer, where I have the means to be able to just drop what I'm doing and go in and strike. But that's the thing. Like, my grievance in that area is minuscule compared to a lot of the benefits that very much could very much come out from this, which is basically that the writers, actors, tech and camera crew, just pretty much every single person that literally is the mover and shaker of the entertainment industry, that we're able to benefit from it. And it's very much a thing where, all the corporations have to do is just pay us more motherfucking money. and especially when you have the Bob Igers and coming in talking about, oh, this isn't realistic. It's like, motherfucker, like you're saying all of this shit from your $27 million yacht, from your fucking private planes, like. I mean, for Christ's sake, however way you're going to increase the pay for your workers, like if you're worried about the money, like you're a billionaire, like it's a blip in your radar. It's such a minuscule thing that, ideally it would be something that's as simple as just compliance, but unfortunately that's just not the case in this capitalist society that we live in. Sorry.
So for sure, you're, as much as you want to be part of it, it's more like the bigger picture. It's positive for the bigger picture and
Yes.
things to come. How do you guys feel it's going to affect future projects that are supposed to come out? Because I know a lot of shows and movies have been halted. Do you think it's going to affect the quality of the shows or movies? Huh? Who wants to go first? Who wants to go first?
I'll go
Who wants to go first? Jazz, you
I'll
in it
go- I'll
first?
go first.
Jazz, I'm gonna give you the mic.
I'll go first
Here you go.
because I let out a fucking cackle at that thought. So 2008, the last writer's strike, right? There's a bit of an influx of TV shows that were more. Dude, I don't fucking know. I mean, like shit like Survivor, and like stuff like The Bachelor, where it's like, you don't need a writer to do it. You have producers running the show, and you have actors, and it's trash TV. So that's a lot of trash TV became prominent during that era because there's a bit where no one was writing anything. So I anticipate something like that, where it's going to be a lot of for stuff mid projects. I'm expecting like unedited drafts that'll come through, that'll just be presented as final product. And with TV, probably more stuff like the just unedited. We're gonna have people talk in front of a camera and do the funny thing, however that may manifest.
All right, Ademide, anything?
I'm very, on the more like optimistic aspect of things. Yes, we won't be seeing much in terms of writing for big budget films or TV shows, but at the same time, I'm more on TikTok or like we have social media. We do have a lot of content creators that are very much worth their salt, that even before the strike have been basically camera crew, their own actors, their own writers, their own producers, and they've definitely been producing a lot of good, hilarious shit. And and that's another thing that yes, when it comes to SAG with the actors and writers, yes, that is where the strike is happening. But also we're also overlooking the fact that we still have the Broadway theater scene. We have regional theater. We have Broadway as well. So I'm hoping that that at the very least there'll be more work coming up in the theater scenes than there would be in terms of film and TV. So I'm at least, for everyone that's worrying that like, how are we ever going? What are we gonna watch? What are we gonna do? It's like, fucking, you go on Google. You'll find something. It's 2023.
Can I add something?
Sure.
Another thing is that some of the stuff that is not off limits per strike and union rules. One of the things is video games. So and there have been like every year there's more and more actors like acting in video games. I was just replaying Alan Wake and Control the last couple of weeks, both games that heavily feature live action actors. So that, I think, like stuff like that is still gonna stick around as well.
Okay, so interesting that you brought up social media and video games. Do you believe in a time like this it's more important for people to start creating their own content and putting out their own stuff? Because if you kind of depend on big companies, sometimes they could try to find a way to jerk you, but if you put out your own stuff, you are in control.
Yes, with the caveat of don't try to make content, but try to make art that really speaks to you and people around you. Because Michael R. Jackson especially has gone into this. I remember there was like a stretch of days on Instagram where he was leaning into a Mean Michael. I think is the nickname he's taken. And it's, he's posted little snippets of interviews where he's like, the contentification of everything is unhealthy for the industry, because there's content which is designed to be consumed and just watched en masse, and then there's art and just personal projects, if you don't consider it like art, if you think art's too haughty of a word for whatever you're up to.
Well, I mean, art is subjective. I mean, and there's creative content that is used differently. So even if you create content, you could tell a story through content. That was originated by I don't want to say originated because I feel like someone else did it. I'm just not sure. But I know Casey Neistat did that. And that's how, he used content to tell stories. Yeah. What about you? Because, I know you do a lot of stuff. And that now, because, I've been, hounding you to create and just do stuff. And I gotta send you some more stuff to use to help you create more cool stuff for yourself. Yeah. How do you feel about that? Do you feel like we're in an era now where we have to be our own creatives and put out our own stuff instead of going out to people, have people come to us?
I mean, it's kind of been that way since since the advent of social media. That's just something that's always gone without saying, that there's just more there's just more to gain when, as they say, you're your own boss and you create content, but not just content, as Jazz said, content that speaks to you, content that you actually enjoy. It's still a bit of a rough transition for me, just because with me personally, with my training, I've always been I am a performer, and that is what I love to do. I love to perform. Give me a script and I can do that and stuff. But so it's definitely there's definitely a learning curve that I'm going to have to adapt to, and I'm sure that I'm sure that I won't be the only one, especially when you're the much older actors as well. It's certainly, I would say that it's definitely going to be a very interesting time, and just like how everything got shaken up with COVID, it's always surprising the things that people are able to create whenever there is a limitation that's put on them. And it's very much something that, yes, I dread the work and the trenches that we'll have to go through, but at the same time, I'm excited to see exactly what content is going to be coming out from it, given the new political landscape that we're in.
All right, so I'm gonna have to wrap this up. Thank you, Jazz. Thank you, Ademide, for doing this quick talk. We just came and put it on the spot. Yeah. So, but if you guys want to reach out to Jazz or Ademide, Jazz, tell them where they can find you.
You can find me at Jazz, Jaz Koft, Koft on Instagram. Also Jazz Koft Music, but I never post there, but maybe I will one day. Who knows?
And Ademide, tell them where they can find you.
You can find me on Instagram at Moboluwaji Ademide, or you can find me on TikTok at Ademide Akintilo6, because I'm the sixth sibling in my family.
I have to put those up in captions, because Jesus. And then you know me. You can find, if you're watching this, that means you already found me. DOOGIFRANCHISE, Doogie Franchise, yes baby. And it's show off season. So goodbye and good night.